Kevin Harvick is a NASCAR Cup Series champion. He's just 2 years removed from a 9-win season. He's finished in the top 5 every season since 2017. Of all those numbers, the most important is 46. That's his age. Kevin Harvick isn't getting any younger. Despite all of his success, his racing days are numbered. The question is, when does he decide to finally call it quits? Whenever it happens, the future Hall of Famer will have at least 58 career Cup wins to his credit. However, the 59th one has been a long wait, as it's been 60 races since he last drove into victory lane. The veteran driver failed to win a single race in a season last year for the first time since 2009, and that was in the Gen 6 car. This year, the next-gen car has added a whole new set of challenges for Harvick and the rest of the drivers. It's undoubtedly been more of an issue for veterans like Denny Hamlin and Harvick, who've had years of experience and repetitions completely thrown out the window. Unfortunately for Harvick, besides the car posing challenges, he's faced another obstacle he could have never anticipated at the start of the season. His own pit crew has betrayed him on multiple occasions. In the last month, it's happened twice and proven quite costly each time. At Charlotte during the Coca-Cola 600, Harvick finished third, but it could have been better had it not been for repeated missteps by his pit crew. "We went to the back 5 times for bad pit stops," Harvick said after the race. "After I hit the wall, I got a lot tighter, and then every time we'd make it up, we'd just fall on our face on pit road and go to the back again." Just a few weeks ago at Sonoma, on a different style track, Harvick once again found himself in contention late. Unfortunately, his pit crew failed him yet again. Team owner Tony Stewart, who was working up in the Fox broadcast booth, voiced his own frustration when the number 4 pit crew took more than 20 seconds during a stop that ended any chances at victory.
And a problem for Rodney Childers' crew. They have to jack it back up. And that was
probably the final pit stop, which would be the money stop.
Or the lack of money stop in this scenario.
Down in the car, Harvick didn't hold back. "I swear to God, we look like the biggest effing bunch of wankers every single week on pit road," he said over the team radio. "We had a chance to win, and we just blew it." He shared that same frustration in his post-race interview.
Was good all weekend, but we just have a catastrophic failure at least once or maybe twice a weekend, so we can't figure that out. But we got back as far as we could, and guess it is what it is.
This past week, following the lone break of the 36-race NASCAR Cup Series schedule, SHR announced that 2 pit crew members from Chase Briscoe's team, which is already locked into the playoffs with a win, will move over to the number 4 team starting at Nashville. Before the race, Harvick was asked about the change and his involvement. He offered a surprising response.
I read it just like you guys. I read it in a press release, so it's about normal. My involvement.
Harvick is clearly communicating that there's a lack of communication at SHR and how he was not involved in the process. Interestingly, his not by choice remark was most telling and seems to indicate that he would like to have some level of involvement but doesn't even have that option. And Harvick wasn't done. When asked if he felt the pit crew changes were necessary, his answer reiterated how he felt like he was out of the loop.
Considering some of the struggles you've had, did you feel like some change was necessary?
Somebody did. So.
They call him Happy Harvick for a reason.